counting is correct, it's been 20 years now. It began through our contribution to the UN peacekeeping force in the DRC, and that was during the later years of the Mandela administration, if you'll recall. That's how far back? 23 years, correct. And so to reduce such a long commitment to the attainment of peace in the DRC, in our continent, to the protection of mining interest, is completely devoid of any truth, and it lacks the knowledge and the appreciation of South Africa's role in ensuring peacekeeping or ensuring the stability of our continent. We've been involved in over 20 peacekeeping initiatives on the continent, the latest being Mozambique, where last year we began a phased withdrawal. We were part of a SANDF peacekeeping force there. There were never any accusations of our involvement there being directed at the protection of any economic interest. We were there as part of a SADC mandated peacekeeping force to protect lives and to ensure stability in our neighboring country. And so we will reject those assertions because they also are devoid of any facts, but more disappointingly, they just lack the appreciation of South Africa's long involvement in ensuring that we enjoy a greater deal of stability and peace on our continent in pursuit of economic development, amongst other things. And so that we will reject. And anybody who says otherwise will then have to present proof thereof. Between Elon and the president, as well as President Trump, look, Baba, the US is our second largest trading partner. We have a long-standing strategic, political, trade, as well as cultural relationship. And it's a relationship that we respect. It's a relationship that has always been mutually beneficial, and it will continue being mutually beneficial. Therefore, where there are bumps, as we have recently experienced, it will always be in our interest to engage with various role players within the leadership of the country, but also broadly in society in the US. Year before last, the president held a roundtable with American captains of industry. A large number of them represented over 600 US companies that operate in South Africa. And the engagements touched on a number of issues that impact business in South Africa, but also opportunities that are ripe for investments in our country. And therefore, considering all of those elements, it is important that we work on maintaining that relationship, but also we work on growing and expanding that relationship. And so we will get over the current bumps, we will clarify the issues that need to be clarified, and we will respond expeditiously to disinformation and mischaracterization of our laws, as well as of the general state of the country. And in so doing, we will engage all the relevant stakeholders, and we will communicate our position publicly as we've done. Why did the president speak to Elon Musk? Following President Trump's announcement, we issued a statement which was posted on X out of the president's handle, as well as the presidency handle. There was a response to that statement by Elon, and generally we were obviously perturbed by the substance of the announcement, because there were clearly inaccuracies with respect to the reflection of the country and what was happening in the country. The X platform is a hugely influential platform. It's owned by Elon Musk. The president has held engagements prior to this announcement with Elon Musk, with the intention to see him invest more in South Africa. His particular interest was around Starlink, as well as the sort of regulatory environment that regulates that sector. So we've had open engagements with Elon Musk. So in light of this recent development, it was sensible and logical and quite important that the president engages with him so that we reinforce his own understanding of what is happening in South Africa, and we flag our concern with respect to the disinformation that we saw in the announcement by President Trump, but also in his own response to our statement. The president was quite emphatic in saying South Africa does not have racist ownership laws. All our laws take their cue from our constitution. And where they do not meet constitutional muster, we have an independent judiciary that deals with those issues without any political interference whatsoever. And these are South Africa's strengths that we're going to be repeating over and over and over again, not only to the Trump administration, but to others who may begin to have some form of doubt about the state of this country, that we have a highly regarded, highly respected independent judiciary, that we have highly sophisticated legal framework which is based on a well-respected constitution around the world. And so we are a country that respects the rule of law, and there are just certain things that we don't do, and there are things that will never happen in South Africa because of being a country that is guided by a constitution. And so it was important that they have that conversation and that that understanding is emphasized, at least to benefit Elon, but also considering his influence within the Trump circle to